Hey guys, Lord here, back again with another edition of I Can't Believe It's Not Too Bad. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Mattel Creations exclusive Masters of the Universe Origins Club Greyskull exclusive. God dang, that's a mouthful. Great Black Wizard, who just so happens to be a skeleton in a black suit of armor and not an actual black dude. I guess Clamp Champ is the only one that really matters in Eternia. Either way, this of course is brought to us by the fine folks over at Mattel. I did say it was a Mattel Creations exclusive after all. You're not listening again, you silly goose. So silly. And despite the fact that this is, yet again, still not too bad, this is a pretty bitchin' figure, I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot. A heck of a lot. So, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look, see it all. The Great Black Wizard, that's not racist, has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with the Shaping Staff, which I'm guessing is just reused from... Didn't the cartoon collection Evelyn come with this? Either way, this is his staff, like the Havoc staff or Evelyn's staff, whatever. And then we have the Filmation Crossbones sword, which also has a bone hilt there, so that's cool. Nice blade on that. I'm probably going to keep this with him, but I totally get why somebody would want to put this with their cartoon collection Skeletor. That said, isn't there an axe with some crossbones too? It would have been nice to get that. Or the axe with the orb on it. I know Plundor the Spoiler in MOTU Classics came with that, but that is a... I want to say that's a mini-comic accessory. Speaking of which, we have the mini-comic. I don't know what's in here, and neither will you, because you got to get your own. I don't want to spoil it. Masters logo on the back. But you missed cross cells yet? We haven't seen one of those on this channel in a while. But there you go. I will say, on the back of this guy's box, there was like a female Drago man, so like a Drago woman. I'm sure we'll get her before Too Bad too, but I digress. Taking a closer look at the Great Black Wizard here. He's pretty freaking cool looking. This helmet does come off. You can count that as an accessory if you want. Kind of reminds me of the Templars and Raid Shadow Legends. They had horns on their heads like that. Had a brain fart. With a little orb in the middle. And then he does have a fur collared cape. That's all tatted, torn. Which I think is new also. I don't recognize this piece. And then, as far as the rest of the figure goes, the head is new, and I guess they plan to reuse this for New Adventures Skeletor, which I guess they could use these whole legs for New Adventures Skeletor, maybe. The arms are reused. They got the same bracers we're used to seeing. There's nothing to write home about there. I think the feet are reused. Those are from Hordak. The boots might be new. The knees are probably new. The thighs are new. I guess we'll see these again on Blast Attack. Of course, he's got the standard MOTU crotch, and then I think the standard MOTU body. The chest armor's new as well. That big old orb skull emblem thing on the chest there. But as far as articulation goes, it's standard Origins stuff. His head will look up and down, tilt side to side, and rotate. His arms can kick out, back down, rotate forward and back. He's got a swivel in the elbow, single jointed elbow, which is very tight on this side. Very tight indeed. It's got a swivel in the wrist with a hinge. Swivel in that elbow. Waist twist. Hips. Kick. He can do some pretty good kicks. He can kick out. back down and kick forward and back. That's all fine and dandy. He's got a swivel in the knee with a hinge, nice and clicky. So even if it's loose, it's not loose. He's got a boot cut with a hinge in the foot. That doesn't move forward very easily. You're going to have to finagle that to get that to work. Because his feet want to like not move forward. So you're really going to have to finagle that. But he does have the rocker. So yeah. Let me try that on this side. Because that's exactly what is going on here. It does not want to move forward. There you go. I might actually have them moved a little too far forward. First time for everything. Put that down. Now we can gear him up. Put his cape on. His cape has a nice little peg hole on it, so it does just fit over him like that. Then his helmet rests on his head, but it's got some indents, so it does actually hook onto his head. And then as far as shaping staff goes, you can put that in this hand or the other hand, and his sword can go in this hand, or vice versa once again. And there you have it. There is the Black Wizard, the Great Black Wizard, who actually lives up to his namesake. He is quite a great figure, despite the fact that, once again, not too bad. That said, I think I'm going to say screw OG Too Bad and give me like a straight up 2000X Too Bad, like 2-pack or something, because what are we doing here? But before I wrap this up, let's bring in our 2 regulars, Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith and the infamous 11 Spawn, who as usual towers over everyone because he's not, I repeat, not a 5.5-inch figure. So with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and while he may be a relatively newer character, at least to me, I think the good old Black Wizard here, Great Black Wizard here, is in fact worthy of his namesake. He is a great Black Wizard. That's not a black dude, but a skeleton wearing black armor. You do the math. And hey, if you have the Filmation cartoon collection, whatever you want to call it, Skeletor, you can always hook him up with that sword there. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.